welcome back to my channel. Today I have my March favorites. As you can probably tell, my lips are green, so let's just go ahead and start with my very first favorite. This is Jeffree Star's Dirty Money. I am a girl who usually wears pinks, and then I like a lot of the greigey browns and 90s colors, not so much a green girl. However, this color, every time I saw somebody wearing it, it was just really, really pretty on them. And I do have green eyes, so I figured maybe it would bring the green out in my eyes. I don't know, you tell me. But every skin tone that I saw it on, it just looked so pretty. And I really like it. I can't wear it at work, obviously, because I work in a professional setting, but I think it's a really fun color. And I actually mixed this with Prom Night, which is a bright pink color, and it made a beautiful, like a dusty purple. So even though this may not be the most wearable as far as certain settings, you could mix it and make your own unique shade. So I highly recommend this. The formula is amazing. Another Jeffree Star lipstick that I've been wearing a lot of is Celebrity Skin. It's super pretty. It's a nude, but it's just got a little bit of brown to it. So if I have a day where I'm not quite sure what I want to wear, I usually just pick this up. It's not like super nude. Like, he has one that's called I'm Nude. I have that as well, and I use that when I have like a super smoky eye. This one I can just pretty much wear with almost any eye look. I really like this Celebrity Skin, and it's sold out all the times. And I have one other liquid lipstick, and this is by Kat Von D, and this is in the color Mother. This is a very popular color as well. It's kind of a mid-tone pink, but it has kind of, I don't want to use the word mauve, but it's kind of dustier, but it's not super light either. It's a good medium color, so super pretty. Another shade that can kind of go with almost any look, so I really, really like this one. And going into spring, I do usually start wearing more pinks, so that's Mother by Kat Von D. I'm just going to go ahead and finish the makeup items, and then I'll go on to my randoms. So next would be NARS Luster, and this is a blush, and it is super, super pretty. I have it on right now. This color is kind of, I mean, it goes best probably on fair skin tones, but it has a sheen to it. It's a little bit orangey, but it's also kind of like subdued nude, but it gives you something. Like, it gives you a little bit of a flush that looks very natural. And I actually found out about this because I was looking for Kat Von D Wish, which is those everlasting blushes were already discontinued, and they went on sale for like 11 bucks. I wish I would have got them at Sephora, but there's people on eBay selling it for like $60, and this was recommended by Sephora. If you missed out on the Kat Von D Wish, to try this one out. So they're very similar in shade, and I really, really like this. And then next would be a drugstore item. This is Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter, and it's from the Center Stage collection, and it's called Hollywood Boulevard. And this I found at Walmart. It actually wasn't at any Walgreens near me, but this, I have this on too right now, but let me try to swatch it above that. I don't even know if you can see that because my lights are so bright. But it's really, really pigmented. It's pretty soft too. Like, if I were to touch it, I don't even want to touch it on my face. I'm afraid it's gonna go like too crazy. But it's really, really pretty. If you look online, they swatch this next to Anastasia So Hollywood, MAC Whisper of Guilt. I used to have MAC Whisper of Guilt, and I believe it's a little bit cooler than this, but literally the shade is so close that it's definitely a good dupe for $5. That's why I picked it up. I don't know if it's permanent. I think I heard they were permanent, but they're very difficult to find, so I would just, if you could, just pick it up. It's $5. Next would be a foundation that I actually took a really long time to try, but I always wanted to. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Foundation. This is in color Soft Beige, which I probably could have gone a shade lighter, but this one still matches. I just need to, I was laying out a couple days, so if I had a little bit more of a tan, maybe a spray tan, this would be better. But it's really nice. It goes on, it looks like skin. It's got medium to full coverage, and it lasts a very long time. I would not say 25 hours. I don't keep my makeup on that long, but I would definitely check it out. It's only $5 or so at Walgreens, or I think they have it at Walmart too. It's pretty good quality, definitely comparable to some higher end ones, so I give it a thumbs up. Next, another foundation. This is the MAC Face and Body, and this one is in color C2. I think C2 is equivalent to an NC25 maybe, and then I have C3 for summertime. So right now, actually what I do is I mix the two colors. This, when I first got it, I did not like it, and I've had it for probably like a year and a half, but if you watch Wayne Goss's video, he recommends applying this with your fingers because it is more of a sheer coverage, but it is buildable and it looks just like skin. When I was a little bit more oily, I didn't really like this that much because it does make your skin look dewy. But I just find if I set my T-zone with like the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, this works really, really well. And I just really like it. I'm kind of into my skin looking like skin instead of cakey or anything. So MAC Face and Body, it's super popular for a reason. And for the price, you get 4 fluid ounces in this, and that's a really good deal. So next would be some brushes, and these are all, I believe, MAC. Yes, they are. This one is a duo fiber brush. This is the 159. This one you can use for so many things. You can use it to blend your concealer under your eyes. You can use it for setting your concealer. You can use it for applying a highlight, which is one of the main things I like to do is wet it a little bit and then put the highlight on so it will be a little bit more in your face. Also, you can use it for cream contour. It also blends out powder contour as well. And then I did apply the MAC Face and Body with this. So this thing is definitely a really nice brush. It has a lot of different uses and it works really well for them. I've washed it about 4 times and I have not had any shedding with it. Next would be the MAC 210. This is a super fine eyeliner brush and I used it today. It is really good at getting that really, really thin line. It did take me a few days to get the hang of it because I wouldn't say it's flexible, but it's not super stiff either. So you have to be, like what I was doing is I was applying a lot of pressure and I think I was almost bending the wing a little bit, but I really like it now. You can just flick it and then make a really pretty wing, and then you can fill it in with like an angle brush if you wanted to. This brush right here is probably my favorite one of all of these. This is the 135. A lot of people, including Desi Perkins, uses this for, they use this for bronzer, and that's exactly what I like to use it for. It is a natural hair and it's super, super soft. So what it does is it really diffuses the bronzer. Like it applies it, but it blends it out for you, and it's super soft. So I really, really like this. And then the next two would be 2 newer foundation brushes by MAC. This one's the 196 and this is the 170. They both are angled synthetic brushes. This one obviously has a little bit longer fibers or hairs, so they're both very soft. This one came out with the Water Weight foundation last year, and it applies like sheer foundations and makes them look almost like the Beauty Blender. That's why I really like it. It does not leave any streaks. Neither one of these leave streaks. They're both dirty because I used them recently, but They don't leave streaks, and usually when I use a foundation brush, I have to, after I'm done blending it, I go in with the Beauty Blender and I absorb any excess product because I like that looking like skin look. And these do that for you. You don't even need the Beauty Blender. I really like the 196 because it can go right underneath your eye. I did read online that this was very difficult to clean. I haven't had any problems so far. And I use a natural tea tree soap from Trader Joe's that really cleans pretty well, and it's very inexpensive, and it's pretty gentle as well. But both of these are really, really good. I would highly recommend them. Read the reviews, they're awesome. Next would be Charity Pot by Lush. Not only is this an awesome product because 100% of it goes to charity, but it's super moisturizing. I have Dream Cream, which I do love for a body lotion, but at night my hands get really, really dry and they get so bad. Like if you look, I lift weights obviously, so right here I have calluses, and those are always going to be there a little bit just because I do lift weights, but they get so dry and my hands like crack. I don't even feel like I have dry skin, but on my hands I do, especially at night. And this is amazing. I put it on and my hands are so comfortable. They last all night. And usually I wake up multiple times during the night and I have to keep applying lotion, and with this I don't have to. This is really good for also your elbows. It's really good for tattoos. Some of the products that are in there are fair trade olive oil, moringa, jojoba oil, glycerin, cocoa butter, aloe gel, shea butter, geranium oil, rosewood oil, ylang ylang, vanilla absolute. So it's super moisturizing. I chose this one because now this specific pot doesn't go to this charity, but what they do is they have the different charities, like a label that shows some of the 850, or I think it's 850 plus grassroots charities that the money actually goes to. And I chose this one because it's the South Florida Wildlands Association, and it works to protect wildlife in the Everglades. And since I live in Florida, I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got one time that would help schooling in Detroit and farming in Michigan, and I'm from Michigan, so you know, had to do that. Next is Dr. George's Dental White Original Professional Strength Teeth Whitening Gel. I've had this for a while. This is the mint flavor. You can mix it in with your toothpaste to whiten your teeth, but I've only done it a few days so far, but I've had it for a while. I did it for a week or so when I first bought it, and then I just started using it again, and it seems to work. Definitely I do notice a shade lighter, at least in my teeth. You only do it for 20-minute increments, and you can do up to 3 increments a day, so up to an hour. So really, really like that. I'm almost done. Next would be these shoes. I've been wearing the hell out of these. These are Asics, and they are the Gel Noosa Tri-9s. Super vibrant, super loud, just like my workout clothes. I like these a lot. When it rains, you can wear them because they're made for triathlons, so they're made to get wet. They're waterproof, and I really, really like the colors. They hold up pretty well. Awesome shoes. They're really good for cardio too. And then next would be this Steepware tea tumbler. This is awesome because I love tea, but the steeping part of it is in the bottom. So you unscrew this part, and there's the steeper. So you unscrew that and you put the loose tea leaves in there, and it's spilling a little bit because I still had stuff in there. But you put the loose tea leaves in there, and then you fill it with hot water and you let it steep. Now, some people, if you like to remove your tea, then you have a problem. I like to oversteep my tea or leave it in there so it doesn't really get bitter or bother me at all. And the last few things were actually some of the teas from the location that I purchased the tumbler. And it's called Tea Bella Tea Company, and it's out of Tampa. There's a couple locations, and you can order online. I was at a market in Tampa that they do on Sundays, like one Sunday a month, and they had a little stand and they were selling some of their teas and let you taste it. And I ended up going to their shop, and I purchased some of them, and I like it so much better than Teavana, and the prices are way better. This one is blueberry pomegranate, and it's a green tea. It smells amazing, it tastes amazing. This one is a mix. It's two different blends. One is turmeric ginger and the other one's key lime ginger. Now turmeric is really good for your health and your joints, and same with ginger. Ginger's awesome for your joints. So both of them are very good for immunity. And then key lime and ginger is another wellness tea, but I mixed the two flavors just because I didn't want the turmeric ginger to be too spicy. It's surprisingly really good. And then the last one is limoncello. This one is like lemon gelato. It is so good. It's sweet. You just add a little bit of stevia. It's really refreshing. This one's a green rooibos. So it's got some sweetness to it and it's really yummy. This one's good iced, and this one as well is really good iced, the blueberry pomegranate. So I've already purchased more. There's one that's called banana cream, which is caffeine free and it tastes like banana bread before bed. And then there's one that's called carrot cake, which I like to put a little bit of creamer and stevia in it, and it's so good. It's like a treat. So that's it for my favorites, guys. Until my next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye.